Learning to the Nishmas Ahuva Basak Masechus Bava Metzia Perik Beis Misha Beis Ve'elu Chayiv Lahachris. The following items, if you find them, you have to announce them. Matzah, Peris B'Kli. If you found fruits in a Kli, and a Stam Kli has a siman, so therefore the fruits also you would return with the siman of the Kli. Oy Kli K'mois Shehu, or you found just the Kli, so again the Kli has a siman. Mois B'Kis, you found money in a wallet, and the wallet has a siman, or Kis K'moishu, or it was an empty wallet. Tzibori Peretz, Tzibori Mais, or you found a pile of fruits or a pile of money. The Gemara is mistapik whether from here is a raya that minyan is a siman or makom is a siman, but either the minyan or the makom is a siman. Shloisha matbeya zel gavzeh. So over here also the siman could be through minyan or makom. The Gemara over here says that it has to be that they're piled one on top of each other like a castle, the widest one being on the bottom, and then middle, and then the smallest is the narrowest. And the reason is because otherwise we assume that it fell from someone and he was miyayish. But this way, it looks like that it was put there and the person forgot about it, and therefore you have to be machras it. Krichas b'rishus hayachid, if you found bundles in a rishus hayachid, which we said either the siman is on the krichas itself or the makim is a siman. The kicker shab bal habayis, or you found loaves of bread of a bal habayis, which it's nicker how it was made, so there's a siman. Gizei tzemach halakuches mibeis uman, wool which was bought from a craftsman, so again there's a siman, you could tell how it was. Kadei yayin v'kadei shemen, there are pitchers of wine and pitchers of oil. The Gemara explains over here that the siman is the way it's sealed, because each balabayis has his own unique seal, and the Gemara also says in a different teretz, that it's dafka before the public eitzers were open, because after the eitzers are open, so then there's one balabayis selling to a lot of people, and everyone has the same type of seal, so then the seal is not a siman. But so then each balabayis has his own unique seal, and the Rishim is a siman, and therefore harei elul chayiv lahachris. Mishna Gimel, Motza achar hagapo yachar hageder. If you found behind a wooden fence or a stone fence, goizos mekusharis, birds that are tied up, oy b'shvilan shebesadus, or you found them in the path in the fields. So in these cases, it's a suffik hinuach. We're not sure if the person that lost it put it there on purpose, or if Itaka doesn't know where it is. And therefore, since it's a suffik hinuach, that maybe he put it there on purpose and he's planning on going back and picking it up, we paskin harezeh lo yiga behem a suffik hinuach. If you're not sure if it was put there, you should not touch it. Matzah kli ba'ashba, if you found a kli in a garbage dump, im mechusa, if it's covered over, so then we say that that's not an aveda, that you should be mechuyev in the isser of leisucha lesalim, because it's watched, and therefore lo yiga boy, you should not touch it. But in Megullah, but if it's revealed, and there's a siman on the kli, noidel machris, then you announce it and you should return it. Matzah begal u'bekoisel yashin, if you found it in a pile or in an old wall, and the Gemara says, we're talking about it here, that it's very rusty, so it's from previous generations, obviously, and therefore the owners were miyayish, harei elu shalah, you could keep it. Matzah bekoisel chadash, if you found it in a new wall, so then it depends. To the side that's facing the Rishus HaRabim, if you found it there, shaloi, then you can keep it. Then we say it belongs to the balabayis. Only if it's on the outer side, then we say that someone from the Rishus HaRabim probably put it there and forgot about it. And since also this case, Rashi says that the Gemara is Kimta, very rusty, is going on this also. So we're talking about dafka, something that's very rusty and it was there for a very long time. Therefore the Baal Miyayish. So therefore, mechatzi v'lechutz, you could keep it. If you were renting it out, this house, to someone else, even if it was found in the house, because it was rented out to others. So the Gemara asks, why don't we look at who the last person that rented it is, and it should be his. We find such a musig in Shkalim, and a Mishna Shkalim, that the Basra is the one that gets it. So here also, why don't it Leitzel Basa Basa? Why don't we assume that was the last renter and it belongs to him? The Gemara says either it's talking about that the last renter was a guy, or it's Roiv Akum, or even if it's Roiv Yisrael, we say that since each Yisrael knows who was with him, and he already was Teveya, the other people that were with him renting the house, and everyone denies it, so he already gave up, and he's Miyayish, and therefore you're allowed to keep it.